Keso. Inda.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah.
Jonga apa sana?
Jangan dicongile brother. Itu ninda.
That's all I know. Jonga apa sana?
Inyani nabayihlanga bafana basabenda. Udangizinde.
You know when you speak, I can't hear you, eh?
Oh yeah. What is understand is close ngoku?
Gangancing.
Is it? Usazilaphi?
Angazi.
Usazilapha Joburg?
Yeah. But I never had closer friends, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where.
Why do you think that?
Why do you think I don't have closer friends? Because I never met them.
In the whole of Joburg?
Well, I met a few, but it wasn't a conscious thing of us calling me Kosa Manji.
Oh, and maybe if you weren't wearing a mapaka every time you come to conversations.
Yeah, that's my thing.
What's your thing with the flip-flops?
I don't know, they're comfortable, man.
Okay, washala my flip-flops, well?
No.
Oh, so it's your comfort?
Hey, I don't do a lot of making these days, so.
Oh, because you're a G now. So now you're drinking a drink that's made especially for you.
Oh, wow.
It's called the Apricot Cinnamon Julep. And like MacG, it is uncensored and gives off great shows to SA.
Hey now!
As it is the madness method, I'm not going to ask you about anything. You're just going to pick a card, and then whatever you think of, you tell me and we go in. You ready?
All right, let's go.
Sam.
All right, sweet. I feel like it's like 30 seconds or something.
Eh?
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then? What is this? What must I do?
What do you think of when you see that picture? Is there a story? Is there something? Something personal?
I think of MacGyver, because he always had knives and stuff like that to break out of things. And
So what's your knife to break out every time they say, do not what? MacG is offensive.
I guess my knife is my mouth.
Because you know what they say about a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
It's either going to cut through the limitation or cut you if you don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
Also, you live up to your name.
No.
Because
That's too much pressure.
Your tongue cuts.
What do you mean?
I mean what I'm saying.
Why do you say that?
I say that because you know how to bring people back after you've offended them. Your numbers show that there's people who are watching and not commenting and not doing anything because it's actually not so great to be attached to being seen celebrating MacG's being special because there's some ignorant things that he says that offend a lot of people.
Well, look, my intention is never to offend anyone. I have an obligation to be honest at all times to my chillers. But because, when people get offended, it's something that's out of your control. You cannot control that, For example, when the LGBT thing happened, I remember you tweeted something. You had something to say, What did you say, Kwanji? You understand?
Yes.
But like when I woke up that day to do that show, I didn't say, you know what, today I'm gonna offend Moonchild.
Hasn't been part of your speech. You've offended a lot.
You understand? But I'm saying, my objective wasn't to offend you. It's just that subsequent to what I said, it happened up to you being offended, And that's what I'm trying to say is that, like, the intention is not to offend anyone, but also you can't be blasé and think that whatever you say is not going to offend anyone. So you must be open to people saying, I didn't like what you said.
Yeah.
And then that's when you start saying, okay, what didn't you like about what I said? How can I do it better? You know what I mean? When we made those comments, it was from a place of ignorance. And then we realized when we sat down, when you debrief, hey, guys, why are, what's happening? That's when we realized that actually this is a teachable moment in terms of how many other MacGs are there that didn't know that what we said is offensive?
Yeah.
And that's why right now on the network, we've introduced an LBGTI podcast, which aims to educate people like myself who don't know about that space. And, for me, I'm glad it happened because now we know better. Because before that, where would you go if you want to find out about the community? Where would you go? What would you listen to? Because on radio, yes, they have gay people who do shows, but they're not the anchor. They are just the co-host. They are just there to say, hey, we are. You know what I mean?
And it's definitely it becomes more until it is a show like that. It just becomes about someone from the community having a show, not necessarily educating.
Exactly.
And so
Just to say that we are. You know what I mean? Exactly. Hey, you're full of games today, eh?
Nah.
Why did you do this on my podcast? Where were these things?
That's because I was busy rolling.
Sweet.
What you got?
LOL, this is a pop card.
Why is it pop?
Yeah. What am I going to say about LOL? Laugh out loud. Lol.
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 Yeah, I thought it was lol.
You thought it was and what does it mean?
I didn't know. But isn't it funny how when we laugh, it's always at someone's expense? Am I right in saying that?
Majority of the time.
Majority? I think all of the time.
I think you're right all the time.
All the time. But have you ever felt like how it is to be on the receiving end?
Absolutely. I grew up with brothers.
Because what I love about you, ne,
Yeah.
you got a thick skin, bro. Like, you don't care what anybody says. You do your Twitter can praise you today. Twitter can trash you tomorrow. And you don't care because you're comfortable in your skin. That's a very hard trait that a lot of people don't have nowadays.
I hear it a lot, actually. Because I'll be like, it's logic. Like figuring stuff, it's like logic, just use your head.
Do you think you can survive in this day and age without having a thick skin? Because, like, I come from the age, like, when you did radio, ne, you do a show and there's no comments. Like, you do a show and you're like, I killed that show. And you go home and then life moves on. But now, because people can see you and they can comment, you do a show and to you, you're like, that was amazing. And then you're like, that was fucking trash. You see the comments or whatever. And it's like sometimes you don't want to give that negative energy attention, but in a way you can't surpass it. Like you cannot not see it. You'd have to live in a black hole where there's no internet for you not to see it. And sometimes, yes, you might be thick-skinned, but sometimes just one comment can up your mind.
Absolutely.
And the thing is with these comments is that it plants a seed. You know, you might see a comment and be like, that person is talking or whatever. But later, while you're doing an interview or a show, that comment creeps up. Because, you know, words are seeds. You know, and it's important to plant the right seeds. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Solid.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's go.
What have you got?
It was my idea first. Oh, man. I was a kid presenter, and then I went to radio. First kid presenter to go to radio. Now, how many kid presenters on radio? A lot.
How many? Yeah.
A lot. Then I started doing events, and I started Rock the Girls parties, and then after that, like a lot of other events came about. You know, like without Rock the Girls, there wouldn't be a Major League Gardens.
Okay.
There wouldn't be a Homecoming, and then after doing events, I'm like, the next level is to own my own spot, and then I owned my own spot, like a club.
Yeah.
21, I owned a club. Now, how many people have clubs in restaurants? Everyone, right? And then after that, now we're with the podcasting thing. How many people have podcasts? You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying I lead, the rest follow. It was my idea first, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
think I'm answering this.
Yeah, no, you're answering that.
Yeah.
No.
But you know you put it on the map, right? Our podcast was lit. You know, people still
Ours
watch
was-
it today.
Everyone that says they know me better is from your podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And I didn't know you before then, you know that?
That's great.
I just heard your music. I didn't know you like. I
had never met ever.
Yeah, ever. Before I interviewed you, so I'd interview celebrities and I'd be like, "Do you like anal?" And they'd, like, try not to answer it, like, make up excuses or whatever. And I got a thrill. I got a thrill from that, cause I want to find out, like, did you do it? Yeah. And when I interviewed you, I'm like, did you do anal? You're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. Now what now?
You got uncomfortable in that, but I remember they were like, why did you do it to MacG? I remember. Yep.
Because I was like, okay, after that, now what?
Because I'm just like, have you? I mean...
Yeah. But I really like that, man. I really like that about you, man. Yeah. With my show, no one's off limit. And sometimes, like, literally every week I say something about a celebrity, they'll call me the day after and say, why did you say what you said? And I keep saying the same thing, or dude, we are friends, yes. But when I'm on camera and I switch on the mic, I'm doing my job. And my job is to be honest at all times with my chillers. Because those are the people that have me, not you. Celebs come and go. They come, they do the interview, they go. Brands come and go. But the only people that I have till infinity are the chillers. So if I neglect them, I'm done.
You talking about things that exist that have been created anyway without you fabricating them. That's a fact, and someone's got to do that job.
Exactly.
But because everyone is scared everyone is trying to be everyone's friend,
exactly.
So then they're scared to say what is there.
But it doesn't take away from the fact that I love you.
It doesn't, but you did that.
Yes.
And the audience wants to hear about it.
Exactly. And that's why they tune in.
No, is it because they know you personally?
Yes.
And it's like, sorry, wait, well, hold up.
Yes.
But that's
I get calls every week. Like, yo, Mac, why would you say that?
Maybe you should talk about me, then I'll take you to the strip club. I mean,
that's the first time I met you, by the way, at the strip club.
Look, dude.
How many cards are we pulling out?
It's up to me.
Okay. Okay, convince me you know a lot about something you don't. Ooh, that's a tough one. Jeez, I don't know a lot about a lot of things, eh? Okay, hit me with something and I'll tell you if I know about it. Hit me with something. Come on, Moonchild. Let's go.
There's a lot.
Yeah?
What do you know about the origins of twerking?
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know, eh? I just started seeing it from music videos. Where does this stem from?
I mean, do you know, like, I know for a fact when I was doing Xhosa traditional dancing, it's Kamkerera. There's Kamkerera where we're twerking.
Yeah.
So you learn it before it's attached to any sexuality or anything else as a traditional dance. But I don't know where it originates from. I know that when I was a kid, though, it wasn't attached to sex, and I was doing it as part of my respected dancing.
How are you with the tradition thing? Like, if I wanted to lobola you, must I go through the whole process and stuff?
No. I've already said on my show that my dad, I'm buying him sneakers. The money comes to me.
Is it?
I brought myself up, son.
Yeah?
But
so we're not going to your house to take out money to us to come in the house and stuff?
We can we can do all those things, but the bank account that he's going to is mine.
Is.
Oh, madness, my foe. Oh, madness, my friend.
Okay. It was a donkey.
What comes to mind when you think of a donkey?
Donkey of the day.
Okay.
I think about that Charlemagne
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Breakfast Club, yeah.
Is that where your concept comes from, actually? Having cameras document you podcasting? I don't know, what influence has that played?
No. It started with Miss Cosmo, the hip-hop scholar, and DJ Sabi. They had a YouTube channel.
Okay.
And they had it wasn't a podcast, but it was like Everyday Struggle.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. They had those vibes. And I was like, oh, wow, this is dope. And then they stopped. And then I was like, oh, okay, cool. If they can do it, I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long did it go for you until you started seeing the numbers make sense?
Yeah, man, it took a while. But I think the person that really put the podcast on the map was DJ Zintle. Because before her, only like my girlfriend was watching and my friends and my mom. So we'd have like 100 views an episode a week. And then I interviewed Zintle. I went to her house. And funny enough, I had a iPad. Not like this production that you have with your pop crew. And then we put up the episode. But you know, she's the only celebrity. I've done so many celebrities, right? She's the only, even you included, she's the only celebrity who put it up as a story and said swipe up to go to the link. And then, like, obviously, you know, Zintle has a huge following.
Yeah.
And then people swiped up and then they started subscribing to the channel.
Well, I don't do my own Instagram. So.
Oh, you know. Yeah. But that's how it started.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, that's how it started, man. And then from there, I was like, wow, okay, cool. Okay. All right, let's go. There you go.
This one.
Why do you say no to things? Woo! Because my energy is not there. Spirit is not there. But I think mostly, you know, we're privileged enough to have information, you know? So you can make a conclusion to say no or yes based on the information that you have. Because I think information is key. Don't you think so?
I definitely know so.
You know, because if I'm coming to you and I got a deal for you, based on the information that you have, you're going to say no. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. When I grew up, we were taught from our mothers and aunts, ichop. It was always a thing of just be glad that you have a job, you know. So when I was on radio, like there was things that I would do that I didn't want to do, but I would do it because I want to show the company that, you know, I'm a loyal employee. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here, guys. You want to?
Yeah.
Do you know I had a radio show every day of the week.
Every day.
Every day. And then on Saturdays, I'd work from 6 p.m. until 12. 6 hours.
Because you couldn't say no.
Yeah, because I couldn't say no. Which is a very bad trait. And it's something that I've learned from these kids, like these kids that are coming up. They know their value and they know what they want. And they know when to say no. Like, they will tell you, hey, dude, this is what I want. That's it. Boom, 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 boom.
Call me when you can.
Yeah. But we come from a generation where a job is like, okay, you must be, yo, hey, I'm a lozy, hey, ha7z.
So now this one is different, right?
Okay.
You're going to choose 3 cards.
Okay.
And then you're going to give me a story. Né?
So, okay. 3 cards.
Yeah, 3.
Nazage.
That's 4. Drop 1 without
Okay.
looking.
Okay, let's drop this.
Spread them. Let me pick one actually. Spread them,
Okay.
spread them.
Okay.
Let me
I like
pick.
this. I feel like you know me now, ne?
Yeah, I feel like this one's going to be useless. That's why I'm taking it. Let's go. I want to know more. You can turn them around.
Let's start with that. Let's start with, whoa, reveal how you did it. Oh, now I can tell you the first time I was arrested. Must I tell you that?
How many times have you been arrested?
Oh, a couple of times.
Me too.
Couple of times. So it's his finest. They were hosting a party. So I was driving a Corolla, man. An old car. We get to Hyde Park, rocking, whatever. Now all the girls want to leave with me, right? So I had like 6 girls in the back.
Rockstar.
So we get out of the house like 4 or 5 in the morning. So these cops stop me. These girls are screaming. I'm like, no ways, I'm not going to jail. Turn right.
What?
So I'm in my car, which like maximum can go 120.
I say, it's like,
Shy motor it.
Mentally, you move faster.
Yeah. So we're riding. The cops start chasing me. Then I go, get left. Into the suburbs. Get right. Get left. I'm like, guys, we're safe. So it happens that when I turn right, the cops were right there waiting for me. And had I turned left, I would have gone scot-free. They wouldn't have chased me. So I turned right. As I turned right, they got the whole thing. Because I stole the car. Hey, get out the car. So I had to get out the car. And then they like, had to kneel. And they put handcuffs. And then we went to the station.
All of you?
Yeah.
The girls included?
Yeah. Crazy thing is, when we get to the station, the cops want to arrest everybody. And then the girl's like, we don't know.
Coming from the car.
And then they left, and then I was there for like a day.
Alone?
Yeah.
How was that?
That was crazy, man. Prison is crazy.
Did you eat anything in there?
No, they had stump or samp. Yeah.
I think that's better than pap.
It was crazy how all the girls were like, we don't know this.
Okay, Masabe, I want to get some more. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
And continue being you and stop being ignorant.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.